like 2 weeks ago, I was looking through old pictures, because I would feel cute and I would send pictures to my husband and stuff. And I'm like, damn, like that picture could not be like 3 years old. It makes me really sad. Um, okay, hold on. I miss it. Oh, okay. So I think you were saying I'm too vieja to have the Sardu, but I have a pimple. Hey, Carol, I have a pimple. What am I supposed to do? It's like it was getting too big, so I have to put something to help it so it doesn't get that big. I'm not used to having pimples. Like, I just some random dude. It's funny though. I just laugh. People are doing, and I do actually. I forgot that I had left here these. These are practically invisible, and I really like him. I really like them. But last night I didn't have it. I left it here. Exposing David in his head because he spoke up. Yeah. It's really sad. It was completely overlooked. I don't understand why. Like if my child had run away to be with an artist, do you know how easier that makes it to get attention? Hey Quinn, that makes it so much easier to get attention. You call TMZ, hey TMZ, my kid's being kidnapped by this guy, like it makes it so much easier. The girl from the rafters is definitely, no, TMZ said it's not. TMZ actually said that it's not the baby. Featuring you. Thank you, Roxy. Oh my gosh, it's just, and I was watching Matt's video too because it's so funny. Like, I think we kind of go along the same lines of thought. I'm sorry, I talk about him so much with this case because I love the way his brain works and it puts it together, Then she would have been alive on 8/25. Yeah, but TMZ just said that it's not her. They said it's not her, somebody close to them. And I mean, I know TMZ could be wrong, but I would rather believe TMZ than like some people on social media type of thing. I personally didn't really jump to it being her though, because I have my own personal opinions. It's kind of hard to express them. And the tea was patches. I know, right? But they're so cute. Hey, you know what? You can call me old if I'm wearing like a Hello Kitty one. I'm not though, but I'm just saying. Thanks. I usually get pimples like before my period, not after. This was a little weird. But what was I saying? So it's not confirmed by TMZ that it's not her. Which I don't think it is though. I think it sounds really dark, but it seems like she's been there for a while. Oh, the start one with this shirt with ACDC. Yeah, that was my gym shirt. Yeah, I think she's been in the car, or she was in the car when he went to his first concert, and the tour started at early August. That's my personal opinion. I don't say it in the videos too much because I don't know. Hey Doxy, because I know I can honestly be wrong. I'm not an investigator, but I do have my thoughts on it. So let me see. We're saying that. Oh yeah. So in Matt's newest video, I do like that it's kind of hard for me to talk about like details, because I try and be sensitive to like any family, any of her friends are out there. And I'm not saying Matt wasn't. He was very sensitive with it. I just always feel scared that I'm going to say something wrong and offend somebody. But he was talking about, there's a lot of people that are talking very graphically about how her body was found. And they were saying like, it was only a few pieces of her body. But he made a really good point that reading what law enforcement has said, they haven't said any specifics about what parts of her body were found and not. To get rid of the car, and they realized when the car just left it. Yeah, I don't see, I don't know, it's kind of hard. Oh, I'm sorry, Doxy. I'm glad you're feeling better though. I do totally get it. I totally understand it. But yeah, some people are saying too much without really knowing. And it's so crazy because I was looking into that this morning as well, Oh, really? They donated money? But I believe the mom knows things. Yeah. Hey, Norms. They identified her finger. No, I think that's not a rumor. I think they did know that. See, Margaret, that's the thing. Some people are saying, like, there's no saying exactly, but the way they were, and you know what? I really wish I would have saved it because I was looking it up to see what exactly they had said. Um, but then they moved the last two. I don't think it had to do with the Tesla powering down because she was inside a bag, unfortunately. It's really tough to talk about the details and stuff, but they did say what shirt she was wearing, what pants she was wearing, and some of the information out there doesn't go with what law enforcement has already said about her. So yeah, that's what she was wearing, and they have said it exactly what she was wearing, and it matches with what, or the shirt at least matches to what was seen in that concert. But I personally don't think it was her. And she does look like her, like a lot though. I don't even think he's a suspect yet. I keep checking. Honestly, I keep checking, and I get so mad when I see so many fake videos about, oh, he's been arrested. Like, he hasn't been arrested yet. Trust me, if he was arrested or he was named a person of suspect, I think we would probably know. But I mean, he had to get a lawyer. I don't think there's any way around it, and especially because his dad is a lawyer, then, you know. Yeah, I think it was miscommunication. That's the word, dismembered. Yeah, they never said she was dismembered. And I had to look it up too, and I didn't see that either. Yeah, he hasn't been named yet. Hey girl, how are you? I was just reading about it. They did release her to the family. Yeah, they did. And it just feels really, I wonder if the funeral is going to be like a public funeral. They're going to let people go. Is it going to be a private funeral? Because the family hasn't been seen at all. They haven't really, I mean, there's been like the brother and I believe the cousin has spoken out, but her parents, like, we don't know. We don't even know anything about the dad. There's never been any talk about a dad. SF investigates. I think, you know what? I had been following him. I got to go check it out. The cost, they have to wait for the cost. Yeah, and I know that's the extra test that they asked for takes a long time. I know it takes a long time, and I know this is going to be where we're not going to hear anything much for a while until they get that. But the way they explained that her body was makes me feel like, yeah, she was there for a long time. It wasn't a couple weeks. I think it was more, but that's my personal opinion. Yeah, we're talking about Celeste. So, hey Bianca, how are you? Are afraid of, that's why they haven't been, I don't know. And you know what? If that is the case, I do understand that part. I do understand that because that's a lot. Yeah, she was really young too. But I just know, you know, we try not to be like, or I try not to be super like judged too harshly, but I mean, I have teen girls, you know, and I know I've had to do stuff like to make sure they're okay, or they're not talking to people they shouldn't be talking to keep them safe. And so far, everything we've done has been great. I mean, they're thriving, you know. And I know if I was in the situation where they were running away to be with somebody, bro, I would have been in Mexico already. They're not going to go get her in Mexico, you know. So, and I think that's what gets me more upset too, you know, because we have to do everything. It's hard. Teenagers are really hard. Teenage girls are really difficult to raise. I mean, they're lovely and stuff, but you know, it's online. I mean, social media is very dangerous, and she's not the first and she's not the last one that's met people online that she shouldn't have met, you know, especially because 11 or 12, what was an 11 or 12-year-old doing in those places? Like, was it the Discord or, I don't know, ¿cómo se llama? Like a video game or whatever? Who can cross paths with your children tomorrow? Well, I mean, thankfully my girls are over 18. But I'm saying if they were talking to people they shouldn't be talking to, 11 or 12, I would have done everything, you know. So we're talking about Celeste, and I know I do try and stay humble. I'm not saying my job as a parent is done, definitely not, but you know, as adults, I already have one that moved out. I mean, what's the best I can do now? Keep her in Google Maps? I mean, I don't know. She shouldn't have never been on Discord or Fortnite. Nothing, yeah, nothing ever goes good with Fortnite, Discord. What's the other game? Hey Maria, what's the other game that they were talking about? There's PDF files in. Oh, I forgot that game. Yeah, that's what TMZ that the girl in the video is not her. She did look a lot like her. Yes, thank you. Roblox. Roblox, I mean, all of those are just horrible. And as parents, we have to put our part and make sure that our kids' devices have parental controls. And I'm gonna say, iPhones, as much as I don't like iPhones, they have really good parental controls. Very good parental controls. He does seem to have a type for sure. The mom's reaction. See, but that's the thing. We haven't really heard anything about the mom besides when, I guess I was wrong. TMZ did reach out to her because somebody told them, like, okay, that might be the daughter. So I was wrong in that one, but it just seems sus. Her parents did know. From everything we've seen, the parents knew. The parents knew who she was talking to and who she was with. Because somebody was posting screenshots of the mom's FB pages and stuff. My daughter caught a strange man befriending my niece. Oh my god. Damn. That's rough. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I might have to mute you guys for a bit. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Why do we know very little about his family? No, we do know his dad's a lawyer. His mom is a teacher or was a teacher. That they knew he went to police because they knew something was wrong. Yeah. Pobrecita no merecía. No lo merecía para nada. And there was somebody was posting screenshots of the mom's FB, and she was saying that you know, they knew who he was with and that he's like a famous person. He was a singer or something. I should have saved the screenshots, but I didn't. That isn't much. No family. Yeah, nobody's speaking out really, like not publicly, but I'm still, it's, you know, we never really got answers about the IG page that was saying that they were Celeste's sister. That IG page is still really weird to me. Like, people are saying it's not her. People are saying it is her. It is her account. But the IG page said that they didn't know. So all that together was really strange. And then putting the PayPal after a while was really weird too. He grew up in a Pentecostal family. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He was too dark for that though. Like, really, ugh. Most middle and high schools actually have social media. Kind of like Gossip Girl. I didn't know that. Damn. Homeschool. Oh, that's right. Homeschooling from a religious family. I remember now that he did do an interview talking about he was homeschooled. He didn't have a lot of friends, all that stuff. Dang. Well, damn. It just makes it all really hard. I just, you know, I hope it's to a certain degree. I think the people that knew, like, there had been a lot of people living with David's house. He wasn't living there alone. Like, artists have assistants. I'm sure the assistants were over 18. I'm sure the manager knew. Like, so many people surrounding him. I don't think he was able to hide her 100% because we've seen her on videos with him. You know, she wanted to get away. Yeah, that's what I said in the video too. And that she had fake IDs and stuff like that. I mean, at that point, that's what TMZ is saying. I think so too. People knew. A neighbor. Wait, who did the neighbors speak out to? Because I haven't heard anything about the neighbors seeing her. I mean, I've heard about the neighbors talking about the car, you know. She did have close friends, and then the friends said that they lost contact with her at the end of July, beginning of August. But then but then Yeah, I'm gonna have to reread it. I was reading it yesterday, I believe. So I probably missed something then. But yeah, people like I wish the friends would have spoken out. Um Listening to Dave realize like she wasn't safe in that house. So then that's kind of, as parents, we have to teach our kids to be there. It's called victim sighting. Okay, I'll look it up. Doesn't mean it. Sorry, I totally burped. No, her friends did say they were communicating. The calls, it said the calls and the messages stopped ending of July 1st. Have him under surveillance though. I don't believe that he can just get on a plane and leave, not with how big this is. I really do think they're keeping an eye on him until they're ready to make a move, and who knows when that's going to be. I was really hoping that, like, the phone, computers, whatever they took, electronic devices, I was really hoping that there was something going to be there so we can see, like, so there can be answers, so they can move something. But I mean, they've had all the stuff for how long now? It's been a week, I think, and they haven't done anything. That's like, even if you delete stuff from the phone, people can still get the stuff from the phone. So that makes it really like, it's, I don't know. I mean, do they have her phone? We haven't heard anything about if they have her phone. Is that what they took from the house? Did they get rid of her phone before? Because she had a phone. So where's her phone? You know? Hey, Tamara, how are you? Like, dang, there's so many unanswered questions. It's good to have different things to talk about because, like, cases, because man, we get into this rabbit hole that it's wild. Hey, Tokaya. You know what? When I came to TikTok, I realized how many people are named Alma too. Like, I'm shocked. I've had a lot of Tokayas now. But yeah, so we're talking about Celeste. And tell me, why are people so upset the way I say her name? I have so many people mad. Like, she's Latina. Her mom speaks, her first language is Spanish. So it's like normal to call her Celeste instead of Celeste. But man, I've had a lot of people be really upset about it. And then I was watching a video of this content creator new to me that just says that her name both ways, so not to upset anybody. I was like, damn, we're so sensitive. We're talking about a horrible case of this little girl and people are mad about the name. Like, girl, the mom said Celeste. Wait, I've never seen the mom talk. Have we heard her mom talk? I haven't heard the mom talk. You say it both ways? Yeah, I think it's whatever comes natural. Honestly, like, it's just people get upset over the weirdest things. I'm like, I am not gonna fight with people about how to say the name. Like, I just kind of figured, like, if, let's say Celeste was white, then I would say Celeste. If she was black, I would say Celeste. But since she's Latina, the mom speaks Spanish, then I say Celeste. You hate being called Blanca? But it's because we see it, like, I call her Celeste. Okay. So, wait, they do? Wait, where? No, let me go check. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit. I always feel weird moving you guys. Like, I'm taking the whole group over here. Let me see. I haven't, girl, I get called Diane. Diane? Well, I mean, that's what it looks like that you're called. That's what it looks like that you're called. That's what it looks like that you're called. But how do you, I don't know. That's a hard one. Like, for example, I call myself Alma. But people call me Alma, I'm not going to be mad. It's